Hi, it's T from SimplyDeeBeauty. In today's video, I want to share with you the new NARS eyeshadow palette, the Climax eyeshadow palette that comes in a beautiful red packaging. And I also want to try for the first time with you guys from NARS as well the face palette. It is named officially the Pleasure Trip, which comes with a bronzer, highlighter, and blush. So I'm really excited. I already have foundation and concealer on, so let's start right away with the eyeshadow palette. Now let me show you what it looks like inside. It does have a nice mix of different shades, so it's very interesting to see how I incorporated this in one look. I won't be able to use all of them, but I'll use a few of them, and then I'll use the other shadows maybe in a separate video or just in another time. So let's do some swatching. I'm gonna do the mattes first, and then I'll do the shimmers. It seems to be, there's 9 of them, so there's 4 mattes. There is like a satin shade, which is this one right here. My fingers are already dirty. And then the rest are shimmer. So let me do the mattes first. Here we go. And then on my other hand, I'll do the shimmers and the satin one. I am a sucker for shimmers. Look how gorgeous. These are the 4 shimmers, and the other one's like a satin form. That seems like very pretty, and I just have to swirl it once, so it does seem to have a nice pickup. So now let's put it on the face. Let me clean my hands first. So for today's video, I am going to use the Rephr brushes. So I'm going to start with this really fluffy one, number 01, and I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. This is impromptu, so I think I'm going to use this shade as a transition. Maybe I'll just put some of this on the outer corner, sort of, and then I'll see how do I apply one of the shimmers. So let's start with that rose color on the top. It does have a really nice pickup, and it has some fallout as well. So I'm gonna apply really softer here in the crease. It looks a little bit darker in application than on the pan. I didn't think it was gonna be that dark. So I'm gonna get that same brush, turn it around, and I'm gonna go in now with this lighter pink, try to lighten up a little bit the edges. Has a lot of fallout, by the way. And just apply here on the edges. I'm gonna grab a Sonia G Jumbo Blender right here, and I am going to go in with this darker color, like purple burgundy color. Just pat it very lightly, and I'm gonna use that at the outer corner of my eye. Now I chose this brush because it's compact, so I don't want to fluff it all around or have any fallout on my face, because these shadows do have some fallout. So I'm just gonna press it slowly and then start building it up. I think it's very pretty. Yeah, I think they're pretty even. So now I'm gonna go with this brush from CHANTECAILLE. It's a shade and sweep. I'm gonna try to see if it picks up some of that satin, some of that shimmer. I'm gonna try to pick up some of this right here. I think I'm gonna use those greens in another video. So I'm gonna try to pick up with a brush. If not, then I'll use my finger. It is picking up some, but I think I'm just gonna use my finger. Usually have better success with that. Look how much it picks up. Look how pretty that is. So because I want more shabam, I want more shimmer, I'm gonna go with this brighter one now and really like try to brighten this look even more. So I'm gonna go with a clean fluffy brush from Rephr, number 27, and I'm going to just try to fluff out all the edges so it doesn't look, you know, to give it a better transition. So I'm just gonna fluff it out. I think it looks much better. Now I do have some fluff here, so let me see if I could find a clean, this one will serve. This is from Wayne Goss. I'm just gonna swipe it off just a little bit, because I do already have concealer on. I don't think it looks that bad. Now I'm gonna work on the waterline, so I'm gonna grab a tiny brush. I think I'm gonna grab this one from Refer number 3, and I'm gonna work on that waterline. So what do you think if we try that blue? It is a shimmer, like maybe that green in the waterline. Let's see how it looks. That matte one on the outer area right here. Just be adventurous and see what it looks like. Yeah, unless I tell you that it's green, you really can't tell it's green here on the waterline. And then I'm gonna get some of that green shimmer. Green is my favorite color. And I'll be very careful because I don't want to get that in my eye. No, that's a pretty color. So really, I think I used all the shades of the pan except that blue one. I think we might incorporate it somehow. I got some of eyeshadow here. Why didn't any of you tell me that I had some eyeshadow on my cheek? I'm thinking of something. I'm gonna grab a really tiny brush from Beekeeper. This is a number 208. It's really tiny. I'm gonna try to get some of the blue and use it as eyeliner on the top. That's pretty. That I like. It is definitely different. Now I wouldn't do this every day. I just wanted to see how every color would show. But at the end, I think it's really pretty. It's not that crazy. Maybe a little bit crazy, but that's alright. Okay, so I think this is all the shadows that I want to use from this palette. I mean, I used all of them, and I think it came out pretty nice. Now I'm gonna jump into the face palette. This is the Pleasure Trip. I got this in the Nordstrom sale, and this is what they look like. Now I'm going to first apply the bronzer. So I'm gonna use this time the Sonia G Smooth Buffer to apply the bronzer. Let me do some swatching first to show you guys. So here is the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter. Let's see how they will look on the face. So let's go with a smooth buffer. I'm gonna work on the bronzer, and I'm going to apply where I usually apply bronzer. The bronzer is a pretty shade. It's not too pigmented, which is great, so you're able to work with it. Very pretty shade. Now I've been dying to try this new blush I got from Refer. Brush that I got from Refer, number 22. I know it's really big, but I'm gonna use this for the blush right here. It's a beautiful brush. I love it, the way it looks. Pick up some and then apply on the cheeks. I'm gonna use this from Wayne Goss, number 03. I'm like all over the place. I'm using all the brushes I have, and I'm gonna go with that highlighter, which is more like I think it's more like a blush topper. But let me see how it looks as a highlighter. I don't see a lot of shimmer. It's more like a blush topper, I think. Yeah, there's not a lot of highlighting going on. So I'm going to have to look for a highlighter. I got this one recently from Dior, and I love it. It's so illuminizing. It's the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer. It's really bright. So I'm gonna, with that same brush, I'm gonna turn it around, and you see the difference. Look at that, how shimmery it is. But you do have to be careful because with highlight, then you're bringing out the texture in your face, and I do have some texture there. But I love highlighter, so I don't mind it. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to do my mascara and lipstick off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I finished applying my mascara and my lipstick, and I came back for my final results and my final review. I do love both palettes, the eyeshadow palette. Oh, one comment I wanted to tell you, it's a little bit difficult to open it. I mean, it's not like impossible, but it is a little bit hard. I wanted to say at the beginning and I forgot. It is a little bit difficult to pop it open, but at the same time, I guess it's a good thing, because if you're traveling with it or you have it in your purse, it won't like pop open inside your purse. But I just wanted to let you know, I do like the palette. It has a nice mirror and the shades are really pretty. I used them all today. Maybe I think I left one out, this one, because I don't remember if I used it. I'll definitely use this more in the future, so no problem. So I do really like it. They're a little bit they have some fallout, so you have to be careful with that, but overall the final look, I think it is very pretty. I also like the face palette, like I said, except that the highlighter isn't really a highlighter, it's more like a blush topper in my opinion, but I do like it as well. I'm glad I got it, and I got it at a discount on the Nordstrom sale, so that's even better, and a little bit easier to open it, but not super easy. The bronzer is very pretty, and so is the blush. And then of course everything else, which is not new, I've used it before, but the Zero Luminizer is very, very pretty. But this is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this look. If you were able to get this palette yourself, please let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I think as of the time I'm filming this video, I think the palette should be still available. I got it in Saks, I believe, but they should have it in Sephora as well, and other retailers, and maybe the NARS website. I'm not sure, but I know I got it in Saks, and they still had it available at the time of this film, as everything else that I've used in this video. I'm gonna leave the links down below so you guys could check it out in case you're interested. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.